Welcome to Buckingham Palace. Come inside. The weather is terrible tonight. It's cold and rainy. Here you'll be warm and cozy. We'll be making a little tour of this wonderful palace, and it will be super relaxing. Ready? Okay. Look around you. You are now in the grand entrance. This is the place where you officially enter Buckingham Palace as a guest. And what an entrance this is! You see crimson red, gold, and white everywhere. In front of you is the grand staircase, a double-legged staircase covered in red carpets. Allow yourself to climb the first few steps and look around you. You have the feeling of being transported into another world. At your side, countless bronze leaves cover the balustrade. You can touch them and feel all their intricacy beneath your fingers. Above your head is an engraved glass ceiling. During the day, the sunlight filters through the glass and illuminates the staircase. But now it's night. You can glimpse some silver rays coming from the full moon. And you can hear the muffled sound of rain falling on the glass dome. Oh, the typical London rain. There is a perfume of white roses in the air. Take a deep breath. You can notice some powderiness in this perfume that blends beautifully with the rose. It's very ladylike and clean. Very traditional British. It makes you feel calm and relaxed. Under your feet is a very soft carpet. It's red with some crimson flowery decorations. Allow yourself to feel all its softness. Go up the stairs slowly. If you think about it, this is amazing. You are following the same path as former kings, queens, and presidents. They have all been here before, where you are now. Right at the top of the stairs, you can see an atrium with portraits of former monarchs. The first room you see is called the Green Drawing Room. This room is pure opulence. The walls are green, and the floor is covered in a ruby carpet. Once again, softness under your feet and opulence around you. You can see some old paintings, decorative antiques, and very big crystal chandeliers. This room is usually used as a waiting room before you meet the monarch. You feel something soft near your feet again, and this time is not a carpet. It's a corgi, a playful puppy dog that is wiggling its tail and smiling. He is very friendly. The rain is pouring outside. What's more relaxing than sitting down on the cozy carpet, or a beautiful chair if you like, and pet a dog? He is so soft. Go ahead and do it if you feel like it. The corgi trots towards another room. Allow yourself to follow him. This is the throne room. You can see two red thrones with the initials of the Queen and the King. Again, red and gold everywhere. The corgi jumps and sits on the Queen's throne. You feel that something in the air is changing. There is that perfume of roses again, but this time is more intense. Next to the corgi, a pearly figure appears. It's the ghost of Queen Elizabeth II. Nothing to worry about, she's friendly. The thing is, that's very unusual because she usually chooses to appear only to a few special guests. And tonight, she chose you. She appears differently to every guest. Look at her. Is she young? Is she dressed in one of her iconic coats? Is she wearing a crown? One thing is certain, she is smiling at you, and she can't wait to guide you to the other rooms. She has prepared something special for you. You feel like she's an old friend of yours. She exits the throne room and she guides you along a colored gallery. On these peach walls are hanging some of the most famous paintings in the world. Rembrandts, Vermeers, the royal family's collection of art, but that's not where the Queen wants to take you. You follow her in the ball supper room. This is where Elizabeth liked to dine intimately with her family. She has prepared a little tea party for you. Tea in London is exquisite. and she has chosen her favorite, Earl Grey. Allow yourself to sit down and enjoy this little cozy party. The teacups are made of the finest china. On the table there are also Scottish butter cookies, chocolates, and organic honey. This honey is made by Italian honeybees, kept just outside the palace, in the royal gardens. This seems like a scene of a Disney movie. Just take your time and taste whatever you like. Now the Queen wants to take you somewhere else, and you can see from her smile that it's something even more special. You follow her once again, and you find yourself in the grand ballroom. This is where investitures happen, where you are knighted by the royal family. People like Paul McCartney, Mick Jagger, Angelina Jolie, they have all been here where you are now. But you're not here to be knighted. Elizabeth is pointing to a clock. It's an antique clock. It is striking midnight. There are lots of clocks in Buckingham Palace, around 600, but this one is special. The Queen is telling you, with a nod of her head, to touch it. You can touch its hands. They have been marking the passing of time for so long. They are intricate and delicate. They are warm under your fingertips. As soon as you touch them, they start slowly moving anti-clockwise. The room around you is getting blurry. When it comes back into focus, it's almost identical, but you find yourself in another era. This is the Victorian era, when the ballroom was used for, well, dancing and parties. And this is what's happening now. This room is full of happy people, dressed in ball gowns, dancing and smiling. Even Queen Victoria is here. And look at you. You're wearing vintage clothes too. You can decide to be invisible to all the other people, or you can decide to interact with them. A soft music is playing. You can have some fun on the dance floor, or you can just stay here and enjoy watching people. The scene fades before your eyes, and you find yourself in the present moment. Queen Elizabeth is smiling. She wants to show you another room before she leaves. You follow her once again, and you find yourself in a white and gold room, the white drawing room. There is a golden piano here that belonged to Queen Victoria. There are enormous chandeliers, priceless antiques, and comfortable couches. The ceiling is very high. This is where the monarch meets important people, such as presidents. But this room has a secret, and that's what Elizabeth wants to show you. There are two big mirrors here, but if you look closely, you can see that one of them is slightly different. This is a secret personal entrance. The secret passage behind it leads to the royal apartments. Elizabeth waves goodbye to you. She slowly slides through the mirror and disappears. The queen is gone now, but you can't leave the palace without visiting the balcony. Now you are on the balcony. This is the place where the royal family and the people connect. Royal marriages have been celebrated here. New queens and kings have been welcomed. How would it feel to see the crowd of people cheering? But tonight, not many people are around. Everything is so peaceful. The sun is almost rising, but the moon is still there, shining. The sky is still dark blue. In front of you, you can watch London kissed by the rain. London is so beautiful under the rain.